Gonzaga early on with a 9-7 lead over Cincinnati. Gonzaga advanced with a win last night over Wisconsin, while the Bearcats handled Maryland. Sean McDonough, Jay Billis, Bill Raftery, delighted to have you with us. As you might expect, it has been an entertaining start to this game. Already 6 lead changes. The shooting's been a little bit off. Quick pace, and so far both teams settling for a lot of jump shots.
Well, Gonzaga very concerned with rebounding in this ball game. They feel the better guards. And we've seen that Cincinnati feels that the guards are a key to the ball game too, because they've been doubling Matt Bolden and Stephen Gray every time they come off a ball screen.
I love the way they're playing defense. The Bearcats really taking it to the Zags. Got to counter with some inside play, some dribble drive on that blitz.
There's a dribble drive and the dish off. Dion Dixon to the baseline of Yancey Gates, and he was fouled to tie it at 9 for Coach Mick Cronin in Cincinnati.
Dribbling at the zone. Sacre ends up with a little small change on the swipe here. But how about the use of dribble against the zone? So effective with great impact.
The penetration draws 3 defenders, and just the dump down to Yancey Gates. That was a really good attack of the zone, and Dion Dixon has done a terrific job in this tournament. He may not make the all-tournament team because he hasn't put up the kind of scoring numbers usually reserved for all-tournament selections, but he has been a very valuable piece to this Cincinnati puzzle.
And we haven't seen Bolden post up on Sacre right now.
Sacre, the foul a moment ago was his first, and then Kelly Olynyk going for an offensive rebound, and he's called for a foul. He's just into the ball game, a freshman from Kamloops, British Columbia. Both coaches, when we spoke with them before the game, said the key of this game would be rebounding. Cincinnati's been terrific on the boards in their wins over Vanderbilt and Maryland. They came here with what a lot of people thought was the toughest draw, 2 ranked opponents, and beat them both, and for the most part had a comfortable working margin in both of those wins.
Out-rebounding the opponents by 15 a game. That's extraordinary.
A lot of second shots.
Move it!
And those second shots usually high percentage looks.
They're going to reverse the ball. The answer's got to pin his guy.
Deontay Vaughn, their best player, missed a deep 3. Lots of slapping as the rebound was corralled by Olynyk. And it's a foul going against Cincinnati in their first ever appearance in the Maui Invitational, trying to win the title. The last first-timer to win it all here was Kentucky back in 1993. And Mick Cronin has talked about what a key step forward this would be as he tries to bring the program back at Cincinnati. If they could win a prestigious early season title like this one, it might get Cincinnati back on the national radar.
Ball screen brings a double team to Bolden every time.
And Olynyk fired up an air ball from 3.
And look at Wilkes run the floor, too. Good recovery by Olynyk.
Deontay Vaughn across to Darnell Wilkes. He's off the bench, and he's on the score sheet with a 3.
Boy, is that stretching the D.
He has really improved. Good passer. He can knock down open shots. Long-armed, solid defender.
There's a junior out of Nashville. Blocking foul called as Bolden tried to dribble. They've been coming after him with double teams when Bolden's been handling it on the perimeter in the half court. Wilkes called for his second foul.
You know, they've got to run that little shuffle cut, getting him to the block, Jay. Bolden out deep. He's not as effective with this blitz.
And whenever they bring Sacre into the middle at the free throw line, they can run Bolden off of him, a little rub screen to get him isolated in the post. 4-round 1.
There is the 7-footer Robert Sacre out to Stephen Gray. Now Matt Bolden, All-American candidate, guarded tightly by Lance Stevenson.
Forced shot.
Yeah, it was. So he hadn't had a touch where he was in the scoring position. A little bit frustrated.
Nice pass. Well, Stevenson has terrific hands. He's knocked loose a couple of balls that were...
He's going to be great, Jay.
Oh, he's got a chance to be great, doesn't he?
He sure does.
Dimitri Goodson. And now Stephen Gray.
Shot, huh? Going left.
He's had a terrific tournament. Certainly a candidate to be the MVP. He had 27 points in their comeback against Colorado when they were 15 down and 1. He had 15 and 5 last night against Wisconsin. Gray and Bolden have both played 38 minutes in each of the 2 games. So you'll look for fatigue for any player 3 games in 3 days, but perhaps particularly for those 2. Gonzaga's had the closer games. They've had to use their regulars more minutes than Cincinnati.
They've got a mismatch.
And Dixon just grabbed on to Sacre.
The ability to go left is one thing, but then to still recover in an extraordinary fashion like that. And that's what the Zags can do on the perimeter. All four guys can penetrate and find, locate people.
And that's not a bad defensive job necessarily by Deontay Vaughn. You don't want to give up middle, but he really angled him out. That was a tough shot that was made by a complete basketball player in Stephen Gray.
Grant Gibbs has come in for Gonzaga. Olynyk out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Zags. I guess it will stay with the Zags.
They really look for Gray off out of bounds underneath plays. You have got to be alert to him, and sometimes it's going to mean the slip guy is going to be open.
Bolden, they got him a great pass the other night. Turn and face. Move your people. Good cut.
By Grant Gibbs in among the trees. The shot was off. Harris had a tip that wouldn't go. Vaughn leading the break, and the Bearcats have numbers. Bishop fouled by Dimitri Goodson, his first, and the team's third.
Cincinnati really looks fresh, don't they? Getting down the floor, being they can get Bishop the ball on the foul line, not settle for that Stevenson jump shot, and then go down to Gates.
Deontay Vaughn was looking inside. Sacre was leaning right on Gates. Vaughn has it back from Dixon and hits a three. Both teams have shot a lot of threes here in the first 12+ minutes. Cincinnati's taken 12 already and made 3, and Gonzaga's 1 out of 8. Elias Harris called for the charge. All 3 officials blew the whistle and had the same call. First foul on Harris, 4th team foul on Gonzaga, and a timeout. It's the Cats and the Dogs for the title in Maui. Cats playing great defense. Gonzaga 1 field goal in the last 5-14.
And you know, Sean, you notice Elias has the open jumper just like Goodson did earlier. If you don't make that, it's not going to set up the dribble drive. Excellent defense. 31% thus far on the season. They've held clubs to 37%.
Well, it's been even better in this game. They've held Gonzaga to 4 of 16 shooting. Matt Bolden has not yet scored in this game, and he's obviously a very key performer, being the leading scorer for Gonzaga.
Yeah, getting a little blow the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Bolden's had 21 and 18 in the first 2 games against Colorado and Wisconsin, respectively. Shot clock at 5 for the Bearcats. They need a shot. Gates didn't get it off.
Good challenge of the shot. Forced him to put it on the deck. Nick, I think if anything, the offense has been frustrating him a little bit. They haven't been coordinated.
That's the responsibility.